Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. So we're going to be reviewing the trades that we had this week, yesterday, the ones that I gave out. Mainly we're going to be seeing GBP JPY. However, we have this one is GBP USD. This was a trade for last week. It happened on Wednesday last week. It respected the zone very well and it has been moving up. So the target was here, 150 pips, 1:3.4. However, it has moved 121, so you can remove your profit from there, or you can wait for it to hit the target. And for sure, it is going to hit that target. It's just a matter of a few hours. It is going to reach there. So this was a base. This was a drop, base, rally. Very good move away. So this area was bound to give a reaction if price came back to it. However, I don't think it is going to hold for long because the US dollar is going up, so that means the GBP USD should be going down. So I think you'll be looking to take your profits from here. You can even take them from here, no problem, but you should be looking to take your profits around this area. And then I know this zone might come. This might come to break this zone and then proceed to the downside. So that was on GBP USD, Euro USD, same case. However, Euro USD played out of the zone. There's something I wanted to see that I was trying out. Let's see if I had used the I normally I don't use it these days. If I had used the ATR, I don't know if you guys know what the ATR means. If I had used the ATR, what would it say? ATR says that is 28 pips. So if I'd use the ATR, I would put here like this our entry, and then the stop loss would be around there. Stop loss would be around 30 pips plus 28, that is 58. Would we be safe? Yeah, if I had used the ATR, we would have been safe. We would have been safe if I had used the ATR. However, it is something I didn't have in mind. I just got it of recent. So some of the setups we shall try to use the ATR and see how it can help us on the stops, especially with this kind of trades that are not respecting the zones. The first wash out all the traders here and then move to our direction. So that was Euro USD. So on Euro USD we had a trade that we've been waiting for on 1 hour. However, the zone was clean. There's this is resistance turned into support. Zone was clean, a rally, base rally, but price did not come to the area and it is moving in our direction very well. Look at the movement, 87 pips, 1:5. If only it had tapped us in here. It did not tap us in, it just decided to go. So it is a trade that we have missed, and we're always going to miss some of the trades. We cannot take all the trades that the market presents. Some of them we are going to miss them. So I think this is one of them. However, I'm going to leave this one here for a little. I see how price is going to come back down here. If it comes a lot of us, then I'll be out. If it comes in a sluggish way, then I'll stay in to get another buy. So that is Euro USD. So we go to AUD USD. AUD USD price did not respect the zone. Okay, it respected the zone a little bit, but came back and took it out. So this was the zone. You see, this is our high probability trade. Broke, So I think this is the area that we were supposed to buy from. That's why I always tell you, I don't like buying from already tested zones. This was an area that came out, this area came out of this one. So we used it here, it respected a little bit, gave us some pips, then came down, took us out. But I think by here, this is halfway the target, so we'd have put your stop losses above break even, because this is halfway the target. However, it came and took us out, tried to go back, took us out completely, then made a low, high, lower, low, higher, high, a QM, and then used this area for buys, and then it bought massively to the upside. I thought it wanted to use this area, but no, even this area, no. So I don't know what price action based on to turn and go upside from there. So that is ADUSD. NZUSD, it is the same thing. However, we have now, let's say GBP card. GBP card is respecting the zone. GBP card is trying to respect the zone. Here we have been tapped in, we were tapped in here. So GBP card is respecting the zone. So we want to see how it is going to be moving tomorrow. However, there is a zone down here, very beautiful zone, which also broke structure. So let's wait and see. If we are buying, we shouldn't look to go far. I think our target should be around 1:2. 1:2. There, 53 pips. So if price gets there, we should be out. Maybe it would want to come and use the zone to buy massively. But so far we are still in the zone. Our stop loss is not hit, so we're waiting for to see what price action is going to do. So we also have this one. This one moved well. I think it was on the 4-hour. It was on the 4-hour. We're waiting it to come. This was also a zone that gave a reaction, but it was from this zone was from this zone, so it is a little bit tricky to buy from there. This was a rally base rally. So this zone is coming from this one, so we're waiting for price to come down here and buy. However, it has not done that. So what happens is we have a zone here that we might look to sell from. This is a change of character. Low lower high, lower high, lower low. Oh, this is equal low, and then we break here. So we might be coming to put in another entry here, then we drop to use this zone. However, it is not something that is guaranteed. Okay, so let's proceed. Now the trade I want to talk about is the setup I want to talk about is this one here. This is JBP JPY setup. Clean setup, guys. Clean setup with a sniper entry. And I know this is an entry that you're going to miss out. Why do I say you're going to miss out? Because the entry was sniper and the target should be here. This one is to 169 pips. So far you're in around 60 pips, I think. So now how did this trade come about? This is a rally, a base, a rally, leaving a clean demand zone. There is also support that turns into resistance. We can go to the line chart and then see it very well. But this is a trade that you're prone to missing, because this is resistance, broken, turns into support, leaves a demand zone here and then goes up. So how do we buy? We wait for price to come back to this area and then we buy targeting the previous high, which is that is 255 pips. However, price did not give us an entry. It came and made a sniper entry. Just tapped on the zone and immediately turned out, and it is heading up. So it is a trade that that we have missed. And yeah, do things happen? Sometimes you miss such trades, but if you miss them, you don't have to chase. You let them be. Just count them as go on and look for another valid setup. Another valid setup. Okay, so I think that is all that I wanted to do, just a review of what we expected. There is something that was on US oil that was, I think, 1 hour. It looked like something that could materialize, but yeah, it was not that clear. It was not yet clear because the band zone was not as clean. It wasn't as clean as where is the other one that we bought from, like this one here. You see the mover, 1 2 3, 3 candles, and they did each and everything, leaving an indecision candle as a demand zone, very clean demand zone. So we wanted to buy from here, knowing that we had another daily demand zone down. However, it was not clean, but it was not clean. So we just said that okay, we can put a 1% risk and see what can happen. Okay, so I think that is all. I want that video to end there. Then there is another trade that I'm still in. I think it is NZD card. This trade is annoying me. Yes, NZD card. NZD card. Is it NZD card? NZD USD, NZD card. Let me send NZD USD. This one here. I think it is this one. No, it is NZD card. This trade gave a good reaction, but now it is not moving. I wanted it to go up, but it is not moving. It is not moving. So where is our 4-hour? Let's see where it reacted from. Yes, it reacted from this area here. This demand zone rally, base rally, reacted from there, but it's not moving. It's just annoying me. Yes, I think I'll just stop the trade. It is around 30 pips in profit, but it went up to 58, has retraced. I don't know if it will finally go up or it is going to come down. I just don't know. But at this time, my stop losses are above break even, so not much about it. Okay guys, so that is all for today. Kindly, I forgot to tell you to subscribe to the channel at the beginning. We are on the road to 500 subscribers, so we have made so far 430. So subscribe to the channel and be part of the growing community of mindful traders. Also, you can like the video if you have learned something out of it. For now, that is all. Bye.